Welcome to TNT Signs of Times Reports by Toby Lee Millwee, guys. We take pride in our work around here, guys. You know, one thing I've noticed that I think is kind of strange, and I've done a lot of studying on it, but it's a KSM-4 satellite by North Korea. And this has cooperation with the White Buffalo cast story by Orville Looking Horse here on YouTube about great changes, okay? And then 19 generations ago, Orville Looking Horse's family, the natives, had a story called the White Buffalo Calf story, true story, that one day a white buffalo calf will be born upon your land. Now, this occurred in 1994. And see, I don't believe in hauling red heifers from the United States to Israel and trying to speed everything along. It's really how it goes. That's white man garbage, okay? And it's the animal has to be born upon the land, okay? And that's where I'm gonna stick to my guns with that one. But at night here in the U.S., you can see in the west that there's an awfully bright star, and that is the KSM-4 satellite. Now, I believe that the poles have shifted already, because that satellite's supposed to be in the middle of the country and it's supposed to detonate 100 miles above the surface with thermonuclear powered EMP bomb satellite. Now, that'll take out the power grid. And, you know, I think if the poles shifted, that satellite orbit wouldn't be in the right spot. It's not in the middle of the country. It's more hanging off over Washington and Oregon. It's what I see at night. You could check it out yourself. But, you know, the story about the white buffalo calf in 1994 is when Bill Clinton gave Kim Jong-un a nuclear reactor. And then you want to call him Rocket Man, and you're all worried about his rockets hitting your country and your money. But really, to be honest with you, he's already got stuff blowing into orbit in the 90s. So, I mean, get off of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rocket Man. It's EMP bomb satellite, man. That's who it is. And see, they can't activate Kim, and they're stuck there. That's why he's struggling trying to get a new rocket up, and he's taking chances. And I heard that the launch failed just a few days ago, a couple of days ago, really. So that's something to take a note on. You know, we're in overtime here, and I think the first target would be the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, and that's to kill your dollar out. And with the dollar really not worth shit, and it's a new world order, you're not going to be able to have all these politicians screwing with the stock market no more. So you have a world-leading superpower with its money, is the United States. That's us. But it's backed by Illuminati. And you have people standing with the proxy of Matthew, like Mr. Putin, and he's pretty much he's against the United Nations. I mean, he's like, why didn't you do anything about all the stuff NATO pulled in the Middle East? That's been a pain in their ass. Now it's in Ukraine, and now it's spreading here. It's coming. You like to support freedom and all that. Well, what kind of freedom do we have when we only buy it from China? Doesn't look like that's done us any good now, does it? See, you're looking down a double-barrel shotgun with Russia and China. And, you know, it's out there, man. Everybody on the street knows. You know, it's not looking too good. So, I would have to say the poles have shifted. Your jet stream has already changed. And your day is going to burn the same as no matter what if it were poor. The sun's coming up now. We've got a full moon tonight in Idaho here. And the moon is right there. Bright, man. I mean, it's like daytime out there at night. I mean, it is bright. I did the intro right, didn't I? Anyways. I would be prepared for the lights to go out. Okay, and that would pretty much kill off your New York Stock Exchange, or just have a blackout in that area. You know what I'm saying? It would make sense to me. You know, the stuff about the Capitol yesterday and all that. There's nobody even in that Capitol, man. The White House. There's nobody in there. Shit. They weren't even in the West Wing when they rolled out the shit in 2020. Come on, Doc. The rope on the American flag and the West Wing bunker will tell you that. We love you. We care about you. And we're out.